About something really exciting today. I can't wait to share this news with you guys. It's fantastic. So, good evening, and welcome to the channel. Some really good stuff coming. And this is going to be fantastic. So, sorry it took so long to go live. It took me extra 5 minutes. YouTube did not screw with me today. So, that's a good thing. I want to thank everybody for joining in because today I got an email, a really awesome email. We're going to get to that in a couple of minutes. But it did snow here a little bit, like maybe an inch or two. And it's going to be melted by tomorrow. So I was going to get you guys some Duramax content by just tearing up the snow. And it turns out that none of it stayed on the ground, except the grass, of course. Like the roads are clear. Everything melted. Tomorrow is going to be 48 degrees. And so there's pretty much no winter. So we're going to have to wait a little while to get some good Duramax content. Okay, so yeah, let's talk about the goods at hand. I woke up to an email, and very good email. Same person has been telling me everything about what's going on, and I'm very excited to share this with you. Now, this is probably going to be a lot less speculation and leaning a little towards fact because what FCA's CEO has stated in the past that they are not moving to the alpha platform, meaning that they've decided to go a different way. Since this platform is comfortable, big and heavy and works and it's strong, they were just going to work on strengthening it and lightening the chassis overall so that they could keep the same size or the majority of it. And it wasn't going to change a whole lot. They were just going to really work the chassis. If you guys watched any of the news over the last year, you know that when he released the information with Fiat on the 5-year plan for Chrysler, then you know that he basically said, hey, we're going to rework this platform to death and improve it the best we can. So I just want to thank everybody for stopping in. What's going on, Hellcat? What's going on, Uptown Chi, Mohammed on Cars, William, Zach, Moonchild, Calvin, Britt, Black Diamond, Hellcat 707, Anthony. What is going on to everybody in here? So what the FCA CEO said is that he, like I said, he's going to redo the chassis and try to improve upon it, but not move to the alpha chassis. So here is what Dodge and FCA are doing. This is the plan. This is the email. I was instructed in this email not to go too crazy, so I had to leave some things out. I guess I'm going to have to just leave them out and talk about other stuff. You guys have to speculate on those things. So right there, I wanted to tell you something. I have to catch myself and not. I can only release certain things. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. Here is the email in detail. Dodge's plan was basically the redeye Hellcat, which is out, and the Demon's already out, was to release the 426 as a crate engine. They're working right now diligently on that Hellephant engine to pass emissions. And supposedly with the White House, they have a deal, just like GM did, to help get, smog passed and whatever. And GM's shutting down plants and pissed off the president and pissed off the Canadian Prime Minister, which is a topic for another video. But with that being said, they work together with the country to get vehicles able to pass emissions and do certain things to meet minimum requirements in order to get the vehicle out. It's a very deep, touchy subject, full of opinion and fact, all bundled in. It's a mess, and we're not going to touch on that. I just want to point that out so we can know what we're talking about moving forward. Dodge is working diligently to get a Hellephant 426 able to go into production car. Now, will it be 1,000? Probably not. We're most likely looking at 850-ish or 909, which is where the Angel comes in, which is the next thing that they have a plan for. The Angel is either going to be a 50th anniversary Charger or the wide body Charger or the 50th anniversary Challenger. So that's neither here or there yet. We don't know what they're doing with that. But what I do know, based on email, what I know for a fact is something you guys have been asking for a long time. I know something right now that you guys have been asking for a while. People have been making fun of us for. The Mopar guys get made fun of for. And it's the most critical thing. The most critical piece to this puzzle of horsepower and great transmissions and great campaign ads and just overall excitement. There is one piece to this entire puzzle that everybody has been wondering about, and the email today answered that. Are you guys ready? Get this. FCA's plan for the Hellcat, we're not talking about the engine right now. We'll get to the Hellephant because that's a plan. But it's more important than the Hellephant. The 2021 Hellcat, the plan, the big news is the weight. Okay, you guys ready to hear this? Dodge is working diligently right now to try to get the Charger down to 4,000 pounds, 39 and change. That's a 500-pound weight cut, okay? 500 pounds, 575 actually. And they're trying to get a 900 horsepower Hellephant into that chassis. So we're talking 575 pounds lighter than the Charger Hellcat right now and an extra 100-something horsepower with possible all-wheel drive. Now, I didn't get told that there's going to be all-wheel drive. That's not something that I've been emailed. I'm just guessing on that. But as far as the Hellephant, my email has told me they want the Hellephant in the brand new chassis. Now, it's going to be a reworked chassis of the current version, but they're going to redo it, and it's going to be a new chassis, so to speak. So just imagine you have a car that weighs 575 pounds less and has 100 plus more horsepower. We're talking mid-10s, low-10s all day, easy. Probably high 9s. So we're talking demon for a family. Like, think about that. Trap speeds are going to be in the 140 plus miles per hour. We're talking about a car that weighs the same as the C7 Z06 Corvette and makes 150 more horsepower. It's absolutely insane. It's like it's not even logical to think of this. But the email that I woke up to today said that indeed Fiat and Chrysler want the new chassis to have the Hellephant. He says if the Hellephant won't pass emissions, they will detune it. Okay? So let's look at it like they can't pass the emissions. Worst case scenario, emissions do not pass. Okay? They can't get it. They can't. What that means is we're still going to get the Hellephant just detuned. So that means we're going to have a detuned Hellephant with a 426 and it's going to make 750 horsepower, 797 like the redeye, great. But it's not going to produce 707 foot-pound of torque like the redeye. It's going to produce like 750. So we're going to get redeye power with more torque and we're going to weigh 600 pounds less. So either way, with the wide-body Charger, he's also telling me that 315s and 305s aren't going to cut it. That's all he said, which means I would expect to see the wide-body Charger to get 325s or 335s. Just imagine a wide-body Charger that weighs 600 pounds less, has Hellcat redeye power at 800 or even 900, and has 335s sitting out back. You're talking about a sedan that is going to run the quarter mile in like low 10s. Like, it's unbelievable. Unbelievable. It's just, I can't understand how they're doing this. I can't, but they're doing it somehow nonetheless. I think everybody over at Dodge has been, you know, just having a grand party over there. So that is one heck of a car right there. Big shout out to everybody who's joining in this chat. It is unfrigging believable, the email I got this morning. What's going on, Big Trucks? We got Big Truck Series Review in the house. Good buddy of mine. Be sure to check out his channel and subscribe. He's a great guy. Check him out. Big Truck Series Review on YouTube. I'm just going through the comments right now to make sure I'm not missing anything. Yeah, I agree with what Big Truck said. Not to make them smaller, but they're not. According to what I've read and what they're sending to me, the chassis is going to remain relatively the exact same size. The wheelbase may get a little bit better and wider tires. It's going to be a wide body. The components are changing. Supposedly, from what I'm read, there's certain components in the Hellephant that are lighter than the current Hellcat, so the engine might save 100-something pounds. And they're going to be changing components of the chassis. So really, I don't know. I'm going off the email right now. And for a recap, for anybody who's joining, now before I do the recap here, we have 150 people in here right now. And at one point, we had 160-something. Smash that like button right now for a Hellcat on a diet on steroids. You heard me right. A Hellcat that not only is on steroids, but is on a weight loss diet at the exact same time. And not only that, they're going to give it more rubber. That's right. More rubber, less weight, more power. Smash that like button right now. There's 140 of us in here. That the likes should be going insane right now. Dodge have lost their minds. They really have. But in a good way. They've lost their minds in a good way. And I just don't know. I think I'm going to have to trade my Hellcat redeye in for one of these new 2021 Hellcats. I'm going to have no choice. Or keep them both. Smash that like button if you guys are excited. I want to see the likes go to 100 right now. For Dodge, there's 144 people in here. No reason why you can't smash the like button. I want to watch them jump right now. 140 likes for Dodge right now. Come on. Not even for me. Forget me. Forget the channel. Like for Dodge, because right now they're hard at work to destroy the GT500 and that new Corvette, which I got a video coming on or coming out tomorrow live on the Corvette. You guys are not going to believe this, but Dodge wants to destroy them. They want to destroy them. Before they even get out the gate, the GT500 is not even going to be on the showroom floor for 6 months, and the Hellephant Hellcat with a weight reduction is already going to be right behind it following, and people are going to be holding out for it. Ford's in a lot of trouble, and you know, there's going to be a lot of Ford fanboys coming here. Listen, I want to explain this one more time like I have many times in the past. I love the GT500. I love Ford. I love the Camaro. I love the Corvette. I'm a car guy. I'm not biased towards Dodge. I'm just calling it like I see it. And a lot of the guys say that the GT500 can compete with the redeye or with Dodge. Ford, in the horsepower game, they're not competing with Dodge. I don't care if you take a Mustang aftermarket and give it 1,000 horsepower or 1,200. Factory, warranty from the assembly line, Ford cannot compete with Dodge. That's a fact. There's nothing to even discuss. I'm just discussing facts. And with a Charger that weighs, I don't know, 500 pounds less and has 900 horsepower, how do you compete with a 3,900-pound car that has 325 tires and 900 horsepower, and it's a wide body? Like, how do you compete with that? With possible trans brake, line lock, boost reduction in gear shifting. This way you can have faster shifts. They're already working on, ZF is working on a 10-speed transmission right now. Okay? ZF has a torque flight transmission that they're working on right now, 10-speed. So if that makes it into the new Hellcat, we're now not only going to have a car that's 600 pounds lighter, that has wider tires, a wide body, better wheelbase, better weight reduction, maybe the same power as a redeye or 100 or 200 more, who knows, and a better transmission. It's going to be the end-all, be-all. It is the last hurrah before CAFE standards kick in 2024. Dodge has set themselves out with something to prove here, and they're running out of time to do it, so they're going to give it everything they've got. They don't care how much effort they got to put into it. It's going to happen. It's just a matter of which specs I'm right on and which specs I'm not. But based on the email and based on what Dodge are doing, I would expect a 900 horsepower wide body Charger with 335 tires and a Hellephant engine weighing 4,000 or maybe 4,100 pounds. And that right there is what I like to call the ultimate muscle car. And it's going out with a big bang, because when CAFE kicks in, it's like having the biggest Walt Disney World fireworks show to set off the grandest stage of muscle cars. It is going to be the most dominant car ever made in the history of humankind. So let's just hope that Dodge stays on this plan, because as of right now, that's what they're doing. So that's pretty awesome, if you ask me. I have nothing else that I could possibly say about it. It's absolutely insane. I am so excited. 54 thumbs up. Let's get 60 more thumbs on this video, guys. Come on. Share it. When this video is done going live, when it's done live, going to post to YouTube, definitely like it, comment, share it, watch it again. I am so excited. I'm so passionate about this video. I am so passionate about this. I'm so excited. You guys have no idea. I am so ready for this vehicle. The email this morning was a game changer for me. I've been waiting all day to hang out with you guys and tell you about this. It's just mind-blowing. So I'm going to definitely look at comments. We only have 57 comments, but we've had 180 people in here. So guys, for Dodge, thumbs up. There's no reason why right now we can't have over 100. There's only 62 thumbs. There's 170 of us in here right now. Smash the thumbs up on this live video if you can, and show your support. Not for me, not for the channel. If you want to, that's great, but for Dodge, because these are the kinds of videos that we love the most, and that is just waiting for Dodge to do something epic, because they're like that really crazy person at a party, or that drunk person at a party. You know that they're going to do something absolutely nuts. You really do. It's just a matter of time. Here we go again. So Definitely hit that like button. I'm trying to read these comments and go over everything right now, and hopefully I'm not missing anything. We don't need global warming. I mean, technically it's happening, but, you know, what's going on, Humble Beast? Hellcat 2017, Michael Corleone. Good name, Michael. I like that name. It reminds me of The Godfather. It's the exact name. They're definitely going to stay in there. They're going to definitely, Bruce, they're going to stay in cafe standards. Calvin, you know, born and raised by Mopar. That is fantastic. Hell yeah is right. We're going to talk about trucks tomorrow in tomorrow's video. Thanks so much, Wingnut TX. Johns, what's up, buddy? What is going on? Zanty, Xander, Mr. LZ. Miles per gallon in the Hellephant Charger, I would imagine, would be 12 city, 16 highway. But I wouldn't hold my breath. Not one bit. Anyway, I'm moving along to see if I don't miss any of these comments. I'm so excited. Can't stop smiling. I'm super pumped about the new Hellcat Hellephant, if you couldn't already tell. What's going on, Jay? Yeah, I agree with everything you just said about monsters and big family vehicles. Love it. This is going to be the best next couple of years we've ever had. That car is probably going to be about $100,000 or right under, because you know Dodge likes to keep their cars under 100. Even the Jeep barely went over 100. So, and SUVs are more expensive. I'd expect it to start demon price, $90K with all options, about $110. That's where I expect the 2021 Hellcat to be. It may be cheaper. We don't know. No boundaries. That is 100% correct, Eric. Just making sure I'm not missing anything else in the comment section. Two-door Charger, don't know, but it could be possible. This car I'm talking about very well could be the two-door, which is why it's so light. But it is going to be a wide body with the Hellephant, and it's going to have wider tires and lighter. So we're going to have to find out. As far as the colors, I'm not 100% sure. I'm going to have to go through here and see. Wait. There's an NFL player in the chat. Who is it? Is that Godspeed? If that is you, buddy, what's going on? What team do you play for? And thanks so much for stopping in and checking it out. Smash the like button. We've got 180 people in here. Let's see if we can get 200. It's like a giant watch party. Just making sure I don't miss no more comments, because I hate doing that. So, yeah, I didn't miss nothing. I've caught up with all the comments now. Scrolling back down. The estimated weight is 4,000 pounds and 900 horsepower with 750 torque roughly, because that's where it's going to be, because the Hellephant engine produces almost 800 torque, I think. So it's going to be mid to high sevens for torque, and torque is what gets you off the line. And if you have good enough tires, like say 335s, there's no reason why it can't do 60-foot times in 1.6 with 0 to 60 in 2.6 or 2.7 seconds. That means we're talking about quarter-mile times in the high 9s, low 10s, bone stock, trapping 140, 145 actually. So that's insane. But we'll have to see, because those are rough estimates right there. Oh, yeah, they're definitely killing it with the sedans, no doubt. You know, Cafe is not until 2026. It just got pushed. They're fighting it for 2024, but there's no telling for sure. But what I'm looking at is that, you know, to cliff note everything, we're talking about a 4,000-pound Charger. The CEO has already confirmed he's making a weight reduction. They're keeping the same chassis. So a 4,000-pound wide-body Charger, 335 tires or 325 tires, something similar to that. Trans brake's going to go in there, killer chiller, everything the Redeye's got, and then more and more power, and 4,000 pounds. So it's like taking a Redeye, but taking 600 pounds out of it, giving it 100 horsepower, and giving it trans brake with wider tires. That's basically what we're going to be looking at for the Charger and Challenger in 2021. And if you ask me, there is nobody in the game right now that can compete with that. Definitely not Ford and definitely not Chevy. Although the new Zl1 Camaro, if you guys didn't know, is coming with a 755 horsepower LT5 engine, which is the ZR1 engine, because the C8 Corvette, which we'll get into tomorrow, is a twin-turbo 900 horsepower engine, what's leaked. We'll talk about the Corvette tomorrow, because that's insane. You guys are not going to want to miss that. Because if you guys know, the Z06 engine and the ZL1 engine currently is an LT4. The ZR1 is an LT5 with an LSA supercharger. So we'll talk about that in tomorrow's cars. So definitely, guys, I think it's going to be absolutely phenomenal. I'm excited. What do you guys think? I think it's going to be badass. I cannot wait. I'm just looking at comments while I talk about this. Michael Corleone is the Mopar King. The Viper plan is still down. They're planning on bringing that back. That's a day for another video. We got 177 people in this chat. Smash that like button. Remember, guys, when this video posts to YouTube, share it with everyone. Let them know the news that I found out this morning. Comment on it. Watch it. Like it if you haven't already. Definitely want to make sure this video is buzzing. Get it to everybody because the Mopar community needs to stand out with this video. This is the most epic video I've done as far as a live feed in a while. I am super stoked and I cannot wait. I am just super excited and antsy, to say the least. I want to see this car in production so bad. So thank you so much for stopping into this live video, guys. There's 175 of us in here, and I really appreciate the support. There's a lot of stuff coming for the channel. Anybody who wants to know about the Hellcat redeye, it's in D1. It's being built right now. The build finishes tomorrow. It's coming off the assembly line tomorrow for inspection and interior, and by Monday, it's going to get sent over to upfitting. Either Monday or Tuesday, the wheels and the wide body flares are going on. So by the end of next week, it should be ready for shipping. So we're going to have to find out, but the redeye is getting closer and closer. So yeah, I cannot wait for the redeye, guys. We're going to be going to GT Haas and getting a wicked exhaust put on the redeye. It's going to be so awesome. I cannot wait. So stay tuned for that. If you're stopping in for the first time, go ahead and subscribe, comment, like, and stay tuned for the Hellcat redeye. And of course, all these live videos that I'm going to be doing with much better quality, might I add. It's going to be a lot of fun. Thank you so much for everybody stopping in. This is one of the highest live streams I've had next to the Hellephant party, which had 500 or 600. This was well over 200 at other times, but it's been constant at 170. So we've probably had about 500 people in here in the last 20 minutes, which is awesome. I love you guys. You're the best. I have the best subscribers on YouTube. Don't tell anybody else that. Don't tell the other channels that. But you guys really are the best. And you guys in here know who you are. You're fantastic. Couldn't do it without you. And if I could sit here on a 24-hour long vlog and not have to go to work or do anything else, I would. And as soon as we get to 100,000, I'm quitting my job. Well, it's not really a job, it's a career. But once I get to 100,000 subscribers, I'm going to be pretty much spending every day with you guys chatting about cars nonstop. It's going to be even better than it is now. So share this video, thumb it up. Share it, share it, share it. More thumbs, comments, definitely get it out there. And we'll catch you guys on the next video. There's a Hellcat Durango coming as well. Thank you so much, everybody. You guys are the absolute best. And I cannot wait to see you guys on the next live video, which is tomorrow night. I look forward to this every night. So 9:30 tomorrow for another 20 to 30-minute live video. A lot of great information coming tomorrow. If you like anything to do with Corvettes and Camaros, tomorrow is the day to find out what GM is doing in response to everything Dodge is doing. But thanks so much for stopping in, guys. Like I said, when this video posts to YouTube, like it if you haven't already, comment, share it, watch it again, support the channel, drivewaydemons.com. Get your Mopar No Car key tags, t-shirts, and hoodies. Support the channel. Again, thank you, everybody in here. Without you guys, it's not possible. And so you guys watch, and I'll definitely hang out with you, and I'll find out everything I can about these automotive manufacturers and what the heck we got going on and what's coming up, not to mention car reviews, and of course the Duramax sitting outside and the redeye on the way. Lots of stuff, guys. I love you all. Thanks so much for stopping in. You guys are the best. We'll see you guys on the next live feed, but until then, take care, everyone, and have a great